how do I lay down that line when setting boundary? This is a follow-up question to the previous video that I have created in terms of setting boundaries for ourselves. So what happens is, when I work with my clients, when I talk about setting boundaries, it's the fact that you have to know what it is that you want, so you can draw that line in the ground or put that stick in the ground so that you can always come back to it. And it's coming back to what you want. And so other people will be like, well, asking, how do I know what I want? Because sometimes it feels like I'm very greedy, I'm very selfish, I'm very cold-hearted, and I don't care about other people, and I don't want to seem that way. Here is my follow-up video. So when you're born, you have a line, a direction of where you want. Like you, same as my son. He wants to go on screen. He wants to draw. He wants to do all these things. And there is a center direction of this is what I want. And yet, parents can come in to alter these wants and desires. So we're talking about not just going on screen and things like that, but we're talking about if this is what I do and my parents think that I'm being selfish, I'm being not caring about what my parents had sacrificed for me, then my direction has been always changed to, okay, I'm going to be too considerate about what they're going to think. I am going to be pleasing them. I'm going to make sure I am always taking care of them, right? This is my direction. I've changed from this way, I want to be like this, I want to do this for me, to I'm going like this. Now, what happens is, in order to draw this line, we really have to come back to the center. But what happens is, because we've been trained for so many years that this is how we need to be, coming back to the center may feel like we are going all the way to the other opposite side. And sometimes when I work with my clients, sometimes they're like, screw this thing, like I can't believe, because they're so mad at everybody coming down on them, taking advantage on them, they swing all the way to the opposite side. They may swing all the way to the opposite side to say, you know what, I just want to be very selfish. I don't care about what other people say. And so they go all the way from caring too much about other people to just caring about themselves. But in reality, what we want is we want to come back to this. So the reality of how to set this line, it depends on the person's journey. Some people may just be coming back to the center. Some people may swing all the way to the other side because of all the things that they have to work through, and then we slowly work our way back to the center of where they want. And there is a lot of things that we have to process, because it's a lot of guilt. There's a lot of feeling like you're selfish. There's a lot of sadness for having to give up all of your desires because of you wanting to please your parents, right? So a lot of times it's all of those processing of the feelings. And you may, after processing all of these, you may say, you know what, I don't really care about what other people say anymore. I'm just going to do what I want to do, and may stay at the self-centered, quote-unquote, end. Or they may say, okay, well, I've had enough of being self-centered. I want to reconnect back to my parents, and then I give them tools to say, okay, this is how you can communicate back with your family so that you can have a balance of taking care of both yourself and taking care of your parents. So we're in the center. And it's a journey. It's not like a one and done deal. And we always have to keep kind of flip-flopping between the two, and then processing our emotions, because you know what? Once you start moving your needle back toward the center or all the way to the other side, your parents are going to explode. Your parents are going to judge you more. Their parents are going to be very upset at you. And I also have to teach you tools to take care of your own emotions when that happens. So there are a lot of little different things that I want to share with you, but the main thing is, how you know where to set that line is you don't know until you set the line, and then we will start from there to say, okay, is it too much, is it too little, how do we adjust it based on the first line that you put down. And until then we won't know which line, where is the line that you want to put down. And it's a learning process, because as you age, as you grow older, as you have more experience, as you are able to process your feelings, that line is going to change. But as long as you have a line, then it's a boundary that you set for yourself to respect yourself first and foremost. And then when you can respect yourself, then other people, you're showing other people how they can respect you for where you are and who you are. And so I hope that helps. I know it may be like, oh my gosh, I still don't know how, you're not teaching me how. And it's a process, because the very first thing is, are you even able to acknowledge that you're in pain? Are you able to acknowledge that, you know what, you've been taken advantage of for so long that you just need to set something for yourself? And maybe we can start from there. And whenever you're ready to go on this journey, I'm right here with you. And I also have a lot of resources on my page so you can use, and you can reach out to me anytime that you want. That's all I have for today. Until next time.